So it was eating on a rabbit. And we're trying to work out if it was still eating on it when he sent the arrow. I think here's some dug up. But the blood's probably not going to start for a while because of where it was shot.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
So after the last bit you saw, we went up the hill and had a little look around, but decided to back out as we hadn't found any blood and we waited until the morning. So let's have a little look at the map for today. So we started up here, just as a reference point. This is where we were staying. And right here, this is where all the action's been happening. So let's zoom in a little bit and take a closer look. Now over here, this is where the cliff is. So this is where we're taking the shots from. And then down here, this is where the pig was hit, which was about 30 meters away. After that, we watched the pig run up the ridge, and this here is where we saw the knock last. After that, who knows? So, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We're heading out to go and try and find this pig because of my theory. I mean, it's been over 9 hours now. My theory is it had a knock in it. It should make at least some of the searching a little bit easier. And like, I think we should be getting our first light in about 30-40 minutes anyway, so we should be pretty good. Let's go! Upside down. I don't even know if you can see that, but we're just guiding Ben in. Now straight up the hill from there. Straight up the hill from there. Just guiding Ben into where we last saw the knock floating around. So, those bushes in front of you, just behind that. So after guiding Ben into position, I headed over to join him myself. However, we didn't find any blood, we didn't find any arrows, didn't find any sign at all, so we decided to back out until it got light. Alright, so we didn't find any blood or any knocks or anything like that, so we're just gonna go back out, probably grab some breakfast, maybe go to sleep for a bit, wait till it's daylight. I miscalculated with the sunrise apparently. In Latvia it was 7:30. And it's already 7:20 now, so yeah, I think Ben said he did some searching and it's closer to 9 here. So yeah, anyway, the way the shot was, it's not, I mean, it was like right in the top of the pig, if that makes sense, so the fact that there's no blood's not really, I don't think that's a huge concern at this stage. It would be pretty hard to force all that blood back up out the top. So yeah, we'll see what the plan is. Alright, take 2. Had some more rest, had some breakfast. Gonna go back in daylight and see what we can see. But the small bird, or small game people are out again this morning. Hear them shooting, so maybe they also come across something. We'll see how we go. Right, so the rabbit's gone now, but there's some dogs roaming around, so we think they might have picked them up. Cliff, corn pile, shop area here. Then we got to work out where he went. He's gone off, and then there's like a little ridge. Actually, I don't know if you can see it, just up through there. Kind of went up that way, but obviously it was dark and we could only see the knock, so I'm not sure exactly which way he's gone. So have to go and have a look. So basically we have these trees here as a reference point because of the shape of them at night time. I'll go over and double check. And we are on a cliff over there. Is it there or on the other side? I'm pretty sure it was there. And yeah, well, this is where we could see the knock somewhere up here, basically in line with this and these trees the last time we saw it. But it was up here for, you know, 30, 40 seconds, something like that. So we're hoping that there's like a puddle of blood somewhere at least, where we can, you know, find something to go from. But there's just no blood at all at the moment. I think I'm pretty sure that Ben's talking to the guy about getting a tracking dog, so we'll see how we go with that. Yeah, I don't know if that's what that is. Probably just us rolling the rocks over last night. It's so hard to know where it's gone without any blood. Yeah, and like, you know, where do you pick to go? There's a little bit of a path goes here, but might not have even taken that, and might not even come this way either. We don't, like I say, I don't know where it really went. Rolled over rocks and stuff, but could be from us last night too. I mean, this seems to be the main kind of trail here. So hopefully the GoPro keeps turning off on me this morning, which is no good. I don't know if you can see it. There's a dog and hunter down there on the small game guys. But basically what we're dealing with here is we don't really know where he stopped properly, and it was definitely up here somewhere. Again, in line with that cliff and these trees up here, and you know, and then we don't really know even which way he went, so we're a little bit boned. Because there's zero blood. I think this might have been here, was it? I think I found. See, I don't know if that's or was it that in the ground there? Just don't see anything. So this is what I mean is we don't really know which way he went, what direction. Did he go this way? Did he go that way? Did he keep going up the ridge? Like, you know, he came up this way to here. Did he keep going that way, or did he head off into this way? Crazy. Now before we continue, it's time to have another little look at the map. So here's where we last saw the pig, or where we last saw the knock, and all this part in front of us here, there's absolutely no sign at all. Probably look for another 30-40 minutes, and then basically I just relied on, maybe this is going to sound a bit weird to some people, but like my old instincts. After walking around hills and things a lot of the time in Wellington, you kind of learn where animals go and how they move. And so I just followed my nose, and as I proceeded up, I noticed there was a tight little gully. And again, if you know animals well, you'll know that they usually cross over in specific spots. And so I headed down there, and lo and behold, this jammy kiwi found the first bits of blood. This jammy kiwi, hang on. Hey bro, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I found a whole bunch of blood. I found a whole bunch of blood.
Oh, wow, where are you?
Just come. Do you remember the direction I was heading? Just head parallel to the street bed, and you should be able to hear me. But Yeah, it's quite a, well, I mean, it's the most we've found yet. And it's not like a couple of drops, it's kind of started leaking quite good here. So anyway, that was just being on the phone. So yeah, look, Hatchie's here too. Oh, there's blood here too. So, I mean, not that it matters because we're up on it all here, but look, this is good. It's good, maybe. I mean, geez, this has got to be 200 metres before we found any blood, and I just got lucky here, really. I just followed where I thought an animal would go, and, you know, look, it's on the rocks here too, there. There was more, actually, somewhere back up here. Kind of triggered me off to it. Yeah, look, there on the rock. So that's cool, so I'll wait for Ben now. But it's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens now. At least he has started bleeding, you know. It's here and then here. And then I saw some more here. See, yeah. And then it looks like he's kind of slipped a little bit. And there's more here too. But again, I think I'll wait for Ben now. Just before I keep going anymore. Oh, I see some down here too. Oh, he's just taken straight off downhill here. This is good. Because this means that he's probably hurting a little bit. Yo! Yeah, he's just there. Here comes Ben. So look, blood here, here. Alright, I'll walk Ben through it all and then might start recording again. Still more. So he's come out this creek. He actually did like a weird zigzag. And then I don't know if that's bubbles. I don't know, it's pretty hard to see. Oh yeah, here, look here. He's really starting to bleed now. And he's going across the hill here. Some more blood here. I tracked it to over here now, Ben. I've tracked it to over here now. There goes some more here too. So this is good that he's started to go back downhill, Ben. Yeah, I did, yep. Yeah, there's heaps there. And it's got a bit more speckly here, but see there's a little speck on the rock there, so just have to see. I think he's probably gone across this. So hang on. Thanks. There's another little bit there as well. Another bit here, another bit here, another bit here, another bit here. Alright, do we have a stumble here? Another little bit there. Some here, some here, some here, some here, some here, some here, some there, 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 and there, there, there. Over there. Here we go, I think that's on there. Yeah, that's over there. There. Oh, yep, good spot on right here too. still bleeding good.
It's a tough bastard.
Yeah, there's a drop here. Oh, drop there actually. Where's the next one then? There. Yeah, nice.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and there's some by your foot there too.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I think that's just there. There. See the footprint here?
From here.
Yeah, I see blood on the rock there. You see some? Oh, there, yep.
Did he really go all the way up?
Nah, look here.
Yeah, yeah. There,
Trying to find water probably.
there. Here.
Oh gosh, he might have gone up here now. Yeah, look, here.
Yep.
Doesn't really look very disturbed here though. I don't see any blood here. Right, so we had a little bit of a scary moment. We probably tracked it 300 meters or something, and it came up this, and then we got some blood here, and then through here as well on the rock, and then where'd you find some mineral up to here? Oh yeah, here. It's actually still bleeding, all right.
Okay.
So the hunt continues. Alrighty, so we've tracked it across here, and I mean we started 1, 2, 3. Well, where we shot it's I don't even know if you can see it in the camera. The 4th pylon way down the end there. So we tracked it all the way through here, and then coming up here was really hard. It seems to stop bleeding when it's going uphill. So we could only find blood on the side of bushes and stuff. But once it hits the flat ground again, it seems to start bleeding again. So we've made these little rock things on here too, just to track where they are, and there's a bit of blood here, but basically because it's starting to peter out quite a lot, we just decided to get the tracking dog to finish the last of it off. And you know, like yeah, she's a tough pig. It's a tough pig, that's for sure. But like, we don't even know if the arrow's in it still or anything. It was really wedged in there. So unless it snapped it off running, but it was also on a nice backwards angle, so it would have folded down. Probably is still in there, and probably still is in the pig then, yeah. So yeah, but anyway, we're just gonna wait for the tracking dog, and then yeah, I'm gonna stay here with the blood so we don't lose it. I think Ben's gonna get the car here. Yeah, I'll stay here, I think. Sweet. So, it's been a good trip so far. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously as the sun comes up, blood's getting darker and darker as well, which is, you know, kind of is what it is. Good adventures, but I mean, I really hope we find this thing. I mean, it's been bleeding continuously for 300, 400, probably 400 or 500 meters now. So it's bloody tough. Yeah, like really tough. It's crazy. But yeah, and it's huge, so that kind of goes hand in hand, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just going to wait here because apparently they don't want the scent ruined for the dog. So I'm not going to, I mean, as much as I'd like to keep going, I think it's the responsible thing just to chill out now. But yeah, cracker of a day. Might go and see if I can, these are the cliffs up here, if you can see them. Up there with that we were yesterday with the ibex. So it's a pretty neat spot. I've got the other camera with me. It's got some pretty good zoom on it. So I'll see if I can zoom in and see something up there. A little bit of fun. I don't know what we're going to do tonight. Yeah, no idea. Like the food hasn't been touched again actually. From where we shot that pig last night. So I don't think they're hitting it. So I mean, we've took Ben too because it's actually I mean, it says hunting day today, but we're tracking. God, I've been talking a lot. But anyway, we just got to see what we're going to do tonight. I think we need to go and check the other trail cams by the feeder, and check the other feeders and stuff like that because they might be where we want to go tonight. Yeah, sweet. It's really heating up now. So it's only supposed to be 18 degrees today, but it's definitely over 20 again already. She's pretty warm. Ugh. I think the dog's getting closer. Yo! Yo, yo, yo! I think he's on it. I think he's on it. He's on it. He's going to come racing out of this bush in a second. There we go. I see some heads.
Okay.
You alright? Yeah, here.
Okay.
Up, up. Oh, he's not on it. Just here, over here.
Okay.
Yep.
Ready?
See what happens. Aha! Little dash hound. Hey. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Hey.
Hello.
It's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Jorge and his amazing dog Fletcher. Absolute champion of a man. Thanks, brother. So here's where we stopped right here.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's blood here still.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Venga, chico, busca, vamos. Busca. Okay?
Yeah. See here on the. Yeah.
Buen chico. Buen chico. Buen chico. Busca. Busca sangre.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, look here.
Buen chico.
Good dog.
Buen chico.
I don't see any more yet, but. Right, so first take is no good, but we did find some more blood. So.
Blood. Poco.
Okay.
Poca sangre.
Let's see. The dog can't find.
Yes. No.
No.
Repeat.
Repeat. Yep. Yeah, I mean there was some bigger drops of blood back there, so
Yep.
hopefully we can pick it up again. I think it was up. Yeah, I think I made some marks. So. Yeah, it's up here. So,
Okay.
okay.
Good.
Yeah, okay.
We don't even need the dog. Okay.
Yeah, okay. There was blood before. Oh, this way somewhere.
Repeat.
Okay,
No, repeat.
okay.
So I guess if he's going the same way twice.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, good thing. Okay.
No blood.
Oh, look. So basically the dog's repeated itself and gone the same direction again, so.
Closer and closer to the border. No. Aquí.
Eh? Okay. Let's go back and try and find that blood, I wish. No good? So, apparently... No, we're going to go and try and do it manually, I think. That is a pain in the balls. So unfortunately we'd left it a little bit late and the dog was having trouble finding the scent. So we went back down and I manually picked up the blood trail again. We managed to track it all the way back up across the road and towards the edge of the bush line here where it started to get a little bit thick. Basically we've...
Strong.
Yep.
In Spain, strong, very strong.
Yeah.
No hair, no pulmon,
Yep.
no look.
Okay. Yeah.
Pig, there, pig,
Sleep.
muere,
Yeah.
pero no look.
Okay. So unfortunately, this piggy was never found. We did go back 2 days later on the last morning to have a little bit of a search, and I actually managed to track it for another couple of 100 meters, even though the blood was very dry, in the hopes that maybe we could also smell it. This is by far the longest tracking job we've ever done, and at a quick estimation it might be a little bit over a kilometer, maybe even a kilometer and a half. Now the only reason we didn't keep looking was unfortunately we had a flight to catch in a couple of hours, so we didn't have enough time to keep going. But honestly speaking, I think probably the pig lived. The main deciding factor will be what happens with the arrow. Like some of the last sign we found was some of the fletchings that had rubbed off under a low branch. And so if the pig can dislodge that, or if the arrow's, you know, so tightly wedged in there that it can heal around it, like you guys have probably seen sometimes the bone grows around a broadhead, something like that, I think the pig will be okay. I'm pretty sure the shot came in, you know, from the back of the pig. Let's say this is the rib cage here, and then just deflected down, deflected down on the outside of the ribs. The blood didn't have any funky smell to it. It wasn't really the brightest color. There was no bubbles in it either, so I don't think there was anything mortally hit about the pig. This is just on reflection. You know, at the time you get excited, you see the blood, and you go through it all, and it did bleed a lot, and it was continuous blood, but there wasn't big lots of it. You know, we found that one area after the ditch where it had maybe stopped for a little bit, and I'd imagine that's why there was a bit of a puddle there, but apart from that it was just drips and drabs. Some of the last, I mean, yeah, towards the last bits of sign we found, it was basically it stopped bleeding on the ground. We were tracking it by looking at the bushes and seeing where it had rubbed past on them. So, and it was also going uphill too, so that's not usually a good sign if you're expecting an animal to die. It's still trucking on, and Jorge, who was in the video there, he's shot a butt ton of really nice boar. Next week on the podcast you guys will get to have a listen to him. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. It's never nice for, you know, you know, I've talked to Ben about this too. I've been there, you know, I lost a buck in PA last year. It's never a nice feeling, but you just got to do your best to, you know, work out what went wrong, and you know, how to try and stop that happening next time, and get back out there and, you know, do some more hunting. So yeah, hey, you know, on behalf of myself and Flinter, thank you so much for the support this year. Flinter's videos have been absolutely stunning. I hope you've come, you know, enjoyed coming along on a hunt with me. Unfortunately, you know, I haven't been able to plug any animals yet. This is post Finland actually, so there's some good stuff coming up in Finland. But yeah, we're just both so happy. I mean, we're at, you know, nearly 5,500 subs now in 1 year's growth. That's just ridiculous. You know, we've got a new sponsor now, Crafted Archery. Check it out in the description below. But we'll be doing some product tests of the arrows coming up soon. Dan's an absolute champion. The arrows are supposed to be just about unbreakable. Like, he's literally like, here's some arrows, see if you can break them. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. It's just really top quality gear, which is what we're after. We don't want arrows breaking or broadheads, you know, failing on us and stuff like that. So really excited to get involved with them. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. And next week will be like a Spanish wrap up. There'll be extra footage and stuff like that, and just be talking as per usual. If you're new to this channel, I'm actually quite new to bow hunting, so after each one of these hunting you know, sessions, I talk about what I've learned, because I think it's pretty important. I always like to self-evaluate and stuff like that, and also you guys as a community have helped me out a lot as well. So yeah, but anyway, thank you so much everybody, and catch you later.